Will is buried. The only thing we can see of Will is his head.
The last day I saw Todd, had a big hug.
It became an addiction to go there and bring family members home to their loved ones.
It's a museum about humanity at the start of the 21st century. There's something that is so powerful in personalizing this history. People learn and engage in history when there's someone who they identify with. What we have is the physical note a secretary wrote that man donated in memory of his wife, Kirsten Christophe. She worked in the South Tower. It's the morning of September 11th. She's called to say that the North Tower has been hit, that she is safe, and that he shouldn't worry. The time is incredible because this was literally the moment that Flight 175 was piercing the South Tower. And in a little ephemeral piece of paper, so many big stories and themes of this morning play out. It's about fate. You lived or you died by the sheer random act of where you turned left or you turned right. Much of which we take into the collection has been damaged, and our goal is to preserve the evidence of damage. That is part of the story. That is the authentic patina that gives these artifacts such resonance.
The history of 9/11 won't be fully understood for quite some time. Some people say we won't understand 9/11 until after none of us are here any longer.
Fire is coming up from the other side. We're coughing, we're choking.
Scott Strauss was one of the New York City police officers who just crawled into the wreckage to the survivors.
There's a little kid, and he's got this sign. And the sign says, "Please find my daddy." We realized what we were there for.
When we record the oral histories, we're doing our best to document people's memories, people's feelings, their reflections, so that the next generation can make some meaning, some sense, some logic.
I think it's, an amazing artifact. Maybe it's from the interior of the plane.
There's like glass.
You're always collecting for the future. It would be a frozen museum if you said we're done. And we are still out and about doing this work because I can't predict what people will be asking 100 years from now, but I can predict they'll be asking something quite different than they are necessarily today. The attacks absolutely destroyed the physical world as we knew it. And here are just the shards that are left. And having that physical bridge, I think, is a very powerful connecting tool for people to engage in the history.